All right, welcome back to the Basin Show. Today we've been busy with school and laying sod and everything else, so we're just going to kind of have a good time talking about some stuff and some things that have been frustrating with us and local news lately, and get out some frustration.
Yeah, clearly after having a sodding good time, you got to sit here and complain about things, right?
Do I have to bleep that one? If
No,
British?
we're talking about sod.
It's a pun.
I know it's a pun, but it's still an F word in Britain.
We're not in Britain.
Yeah.
But we support Brexit.
Yeah. So?
That's a good point. Okay, well, I'm not going to bleep it. Braden.
Yes.
What's been pissing you off this week?
I don't know if I've been angry. I've just been really tired lately. Mostly because school started. This might be a phenomenon entirely at our university, but I feel like I've been doing a lot more work a lot earlier in the semester than I have in the past, just because everything's online. I don't know if it's just me.
No, I totally agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this semester, a lot more busy work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's not like it's hard. It's just tedious and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's a bummer, and getting organized online and everything is really sad. But one thing that definitely kind of bugs me too is I feel like the quality of education I'm receiving this semester is not there.
And I still paid full price for it.
Actually, you paid a 3% price increase because they raised tuition by 3%.
You know what? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
And
I knew that was going to happen. Happen.
And you also paid an increase in parking because they...
No, I didn't, because I'm online.
Oh, man.
Big brain boy.
Small brain boy over here. Smooth brain. The fact that you know smooth brain is
it's a meme.
It's like an anatomy thing.
I know
it's so awesome.
I knew it's an anatomy thing, but it's a meme thing. Mm-hmm. Say, oh, look at these smooth brains over here that think X is a thing or whatever.
I remember when we were dissecting lamb brains in sophomore year, something like that. It was Intro to Health. They had, the brains that were dissecting, whatever. Someone had, I forget who it was, but they had it was a smooth brain. And they're like, yeah, that goat was probably autistic or something. Or
I don't think autistic is the right word.
Or maybe it was some kind of Down syndrome. Maybe, I don't know. But it was a smooth freak. It was
definitely
so smooth.
Like a developmental issue.
Yeah.
So what's the most smooth brain statement you guys can make right now? Do it.
We all knew the one.
He is stored.
Oh no, I was thinking of
he is stored in the balls.
What?
It's a meme. Don't worry.
There's actually a weird condition where that can happen.
I know. I'm sure it's horrible.
Because our friend told us a story about that he thought was that. Remember?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
Our friend.
It was a gross one. Yeah.
Rip, buddy.
Rip to that guy. But
if we had a chat, spam some Fs.
Yeah.
We'll get there someday. I'd like to do streaming sometime. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Would you guys like to see streams?
Yeah. Would you watch a stream?
I would. I'd buy merch too. But
just putting that out there.
Just putting that out there. If anybody else would like that.
If we had a Twitter or a Parler, would you follow it?
If we have an Instagram, which we do, you should go follow
Actually, yeah. Follow it at...
The Basin Boys.
Is that what it is?
No, it's the Basin Show.
Oh, it's the Basin Show, yeah.
Yeah, all one word, I believe.
Yeah. Which, okay. So, Derek, how do you feel about school?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you don't
go to school.
Yeah, you don't go to school, but your wife does. So you get to see this as like a third party.
I basically just go in the other room and just chill until she's done. Because she's doing online too.
How do you feel that she's spending all this money to go to school?
She got a full ride, so I don't give a crap.
How do you feel that some poor scholarship donor has to pay that?
I don't think they're very poor if they can donate to a scholarship, dude.
Yeah, that's a good point. But
well, I think that they made the exceptions for her. I mean, the classes are online. There's some of them they're going to do like labs and stuff are going to be in person. But her, I forgot the actual word. What's the word? When you go to the hospital.
Clinicals?
Clinicals. Those are in person. So.
Are they reduced hours though?
No, as far as I know. And she got lucky. She got to go to the place that she wanted and at the right department too.
Do they pay you for those at all?
No. That would be awesome, but no.
Weird phenomenon, working free $3.99 for colleges.
Yeah, it seems to be a trend around here.
Yeah.
But
except I'm not getting paid big bucks for doing it.
Yeah.
That's why you just go get a job.
That's why you don't Get a degree.
Work your way up.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're doing, though.
Don't.
If you're going to be a surgeon, obviously you need to go to college. But
Yeah.
I didn't see the need to go to college because I didn't know what I was going to do that would require a degree. So until I figure that out, I'm not going to college.
You know, I kind of think that's a good call. A lot of people make an argument of like college can make you a more well-rounded person. You can go take some good classes and stuff like that. Dude, I don't think if I didn't know what I was going to do and like, cause I know my career field that I want to do, I don't think I'd be spending, especially if you don't have scholarships, spending what, like at Weber State, it's pretty cheap, but like everywhere else you have places where people are spending what, $8,000 a semester to go. Yeah.
Well,
like 15 a year
for
to go.
Ivy League schools. Yeah.
They're not
That's
spending
not
it; they're
Ivy
financing it, which is the
How
scary
a
part
semester?
about it, because it's a non-bankruptable loan, all these student loans, which is why they can get you, even if you have no credit, you can give you as much debt as they want because it's non-bankruptable. You're going to pay it either way.
Good news right now, though. Student loans are currently frozen, which is real good.
One of the good things about coronavirus, which did you guys hear about what the CDC came out
They
and said?
updated their numbers. Was it 94%? 94% of COVID fatalities had underlying health issues on top of coronavirus. So,
the weird part is like, I think it was the Atlantic that like I saw the source from. The Atlantic had brought up like, so they're now saying that in that 94%, they have like diabetes, obesity, congestive heart failure, underlying respiratory conditions, stuff like that, that would probably kill you at some point anyway. And an argument a lot of people make is like coronavirus accelerated it, which it probably did. But then I see the arguments of like, or I see the things in that article that said like, some of them are like accidental deaths too.
like car accidents. I remember hearing a case. It was in a local body of water. I'm not going to name it, but apparently a teenage kid had drowned, and they knew he drowned, but they claimed it was COVID death.
Sounds like there was a lot of that going around.
Which, I mean, you could argue that maybe this individual drowned. Basically, the idea is there's a challenge with this particular body of water where you swim from one shore to the other and back. It's about 1.5 miles round swim. Yeah. I mean, the argument you can make is either they died from drowning or they died from COVID because they didn't have enough ability to breathe, thus they drowned. Depending on how you want to look at it.
But my thought is like, if you don't feel well because you're sick, you're not going to go swim 1.5 miles or try to swim 1.5 miles.
Yeah, even if you've done it before, you're not going to do that. I wouldn't.
Which, I don't know, dude. There was some people in Logan that actually got arrested at a hospital up there for basically misrepresenting their COVID numbers. It was a bad deal,
Good,
man.
they should be arrested for that.
I agree with that. That's totally fraud.
That's
I think it spreads fear too.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if I should. Do you want to switch gears back to college real quick?
Yeah, back to college. Back to college, which has been severely messed up.
If we are talking about things that make us angry, I hate the argument that like college makes a more well-rounded person. I don't
agree.
I feel like a lot of college, at least with generals, a lot of it seems to me like indoctrination. Like it's like, oh yes, here's some chemistry, and by the way, here's my views on things. Like I don't care. Just tell me how a nucleus works and get out of my face.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, like, because I'm in the long haul for school. Like I've got a lot of school going on.
Yeah,
and man, I learned so much with like school and classes and stuff. And I feel like classes in my major have kind of helped me to be more well-rounded. Mm-hmm. But honestly, it's like the extracurricular things that I've done that have helped me be more well-rounded. I like, especially the general courses. Oh man, they teach you one way of thinking in a lot of those classes. And that frustrates me. I think they should be teaching you two ways of thinking, because for you to come across and say, yep, I'm going to give you my viewpoint and that's the way it is. A lot of cases aren't like that. And luckily I'm in the field where I don't have to deal with that.
I'm sure it gets better once you get further into a major. Yeah. But at least for me, like I just want to finish my general so I can get out of the way. I'm almost done.
Yeah, that and like where my degree is all like science based too. There's no really opportunity for a professor to be like, this is my idea. This is what's supported by science, and that's what gets taught. And that's why I like my degree so much. I couldn't be like a liberal arts major. I couldn't do it.
And like that being said, though, I'm sure with econ, I'm going to get a lot of the spectrum of sorts of beliefs, which is fine because I definitely have mine. I think part of the reason it makes me angry though, like the general stuff, is I'm very like, I know what I know what I believe. Don't try to change my mind. It makes me angry when you try to do that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, I don't know. That makes me angry.
No, I get that. And like, there's a certain point where a lot of people argue you and say, well, you're just not being open-minded. You just only want to hear your point of view. And like, there's a difference between like not wanting to hear anyone else's point of view and also just getting annoyed that people keep continually trying to change yours.
Yeah.
With just bad.
Well, it's not even, your point of view might be a certain way, but the point of view that they're showing is only a certain way as well.
Yeah.
It's not, we're getting some different ideas from different points of view. This is the point of view.
And that being said, I'm not against new ways of thinking. I'm all for it. I mean, I listen to a lot of different, podcasts, different views. I do appreciate it. I like the diversity of thought. I don't know.
It's just not on college campuses.
Yeah, I think with education too, like
It's
these kids are coming to learn, you know, and like, if you're like, well, I'm going to take advantage of this kid, you know, like, cause I don't know, there's an aristocracy that comes to like having professors and stuff like that of like,
Absolutely.
oh, I respect this guy. He's pretty freaking smart. If he thinks that like republicanism is bad, probably shouldn't like republicanism, you know, like,
or whatever it be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even other things too. Like, oh, this professor thinks nuclear energy is bad. It must be bad.
It's not.
Without doing any, it's actually great. We need more nukes. Bring on the nukes. Needs more nukes.
But not the bomb ones. The ones that we like don't pollute.
No, we need both kind of.
We have plenty of the other ones, I'm sure.
I know.
Yeah.
We need more nuclear power. I just wanted to say nukes. I think it's funny.
Nukes is kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, just,
Why
needs more nukes.
Why, when people microwave things, I usually say, go nuke it.
Yeah, because it's
Like
yeah.
radio waves.
waves, yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
It's
microwaves,
It's microwaves.
Microwaves.
Come on, bro.
Radioactive
It's got
waves.
microwave in the name.
It didn't finish it. Radioactive waves.
I don't think they're radioactive.
It's radiation.
But like,
It's radiation.
but it's not radioactive though, because radioactive implies like stuff is like flying off.
I'm sure if you put like a fork in one, you might get a little bit of some sparky boom going on. But
Thanks for watching the Basin Show. This was a smaller video from our larger podcast. Feel free to comment below, tell us what you thought, what you want to see in the future. And please subscribe and like the video and share it if you so desire. That will help us get our name out there and help us make more videos for you.